Gonna be a nice turn over here, a little straight, and then another turn right here, and basically we're gonna enter into our woods.
This is 15 foot wide, I believe, right here. This is the widest I believe their machine can go. Guys, we just found another spring over there while we were bush hogging, and I think we found even another one. All right, guys, so before this video gets started, we're gonna do our very first mod to the giveaway TRX, and I think it's gonna be the best mod that we do, and it's in this box right here. So let's go ahead and crack it open and slap it on.
Thing's about to go. What do you think this thing's about to sound like?
That's gonna sound like.
What do you think this thing's gonna sound like? All right, let her eat.
Sounds like a normal Hellcat now, man. Dude, that's what it should have sounded like.
That sounds so good. How's the throttle response?
Dude, it's on point, dude. The exhaust even sounds better. So this thing is officially an absolute ripper, but I just want to show you guys how easy it is to get entered into this giveaway and possibly take this thing home along with $25,000 cash. I mean, some of our winners have bought in just the drying towel and they've taken some epic stuff home, and we got all sorts of stuff. We got a bag of ratchet straps that you use all the time. We got these high quality microfiber wash mitts, 2 different colors. And also, we got this new thing on our website, this magical windshield glass cleaner. This thing is absolutely amazing. You know how those windshields are hard to clean? This thing makes it a breeze, and it's actually fun while you do it. So this thing is super awesome right there. We got sunglasses, and we also got this awesome ratcheting 10mm keychain. This thing actually works. This ain't just a gimmick. This is a real tool right there. We got flashlights, we got cups, wallets. My favorite is these comfortable Goon Squad socks. Gotta have them on, wear them every single day. And also the belt. This thing is elastic, it's stretchy, it's super comfortable to wear. You put this on one time, you'll wear it every day. And also, we just restocked on some new Goon Squad backpacks. These suckers are legit. So just stuff like that, something super simple that you use every day, can get you entries into this giveaway, which is absolutely insane. So guys, get your entries locked in while you can. Check out goonsquad.com, check out all the official rules, and you might be the one.
So today is a super exciting day because we are heading to Horsepower Farms, and we're basically going to start construction out there. And we've been doing a bunch of brainstorming on what we want to start with doing first. And I think the first thing that we want to do is actually start building our pond. So we got that spring out there. It's a little pond right now, but we want to turn that sucker into a huge lake. I think that'd be just super awesome. That'd allow us to do some more epic content. And another thing that we were brainstorming about, which I think we're gonna do, and that's actually a road course, a whole entire racetrack, like a nice, like, you know, whoops and hoops and just all sorts of turns. That way we could test some of our supercars out there. I think that would be absolutely just perfect for what we need, you know what I mean? So we're gonna see exactly where we wanna actually do that. We're thinking maybe the property line. We're probably gonna put a drone in the sky and kind of just see from up top, just to see where the track could go. I think it's just gonna be awesome. And also we're thinking about maybe even even doing a drag strip. So that's the main reason of going up there today. We're gonna actually take the skid steer up there with the mulcher. We're gonna clear up around the pond, but also we're gonna do a bunch more brainstorming and just a bunch of planning and just do some epic construction. It's gonna be super awesome. This is definitely gonna change things up. So I guess right now we're gonna quickly swing by Ace Hardware, grab some just basic stuff, run up the mountain, help Pops with the skid steer, and then head to the farm. My daddy's. Actually, it's my mama's. Gotta drop it off at my daddy's right now. It's so funny, those guys are like, is that your daddy's? Is that yours or your daddy's? I said, my mommy's. So funny. He don't know that he could win this thing. Alrighty guys, so we are here up on the mountain, and this is just a little sample of what the track is expected to look like, right?
Oh yeah, so we kind of have a little driveway poured right here, just stuff that we've been doing to the house behind the scenes, but this asphalt right here is something that we're looking to basically build a track out there possibly. So this is 15 foot wide, I believe, right here. This is the widest I believe their machine can go, but imagine double wide like this, 2 times the width, and having a nice track, dude. That would be perfect for anything, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, this is some good stuff. I think this is good trackable stuff.
Oh yeah, super grippy.
Super grippy, and on top of that, they can get this stuff put down super fast. What, they knock this down in like 1 day or something?
Dude, not even a day. I think before lunchtime they had this all knocked out, but It all just depends on the base of the soil. So this is clay up here, super solid stuff. So they had to do just a minor layer of crush and run, and they got this knocked out quickly. But I think the soil up at the farm is actually pretty good. It has clay in it, which is a really big plus.
Yeah, we're gonna probably be testing it out today to really see what that stuff is all about. See if it's compactable.
Oh yeah,
and all that good stuff. But man, look at, you got yourself a little parking spot right there, dude.
Parking spot. We're upgrading the yard, a much needed upgrade. So we did the driveway, took all the dirt, like the whole top layer of grass and dirt that was barely growing anyways, and we're getting some topsoil. So just a little update up here. We're gonna get it all 100%. It's gonna look super good. But dude, this just gets you thinking. Imagine having a nice track around that whole entire 100 acres to just like rip around, dude. That would be fun.
That would be so fun. Do you think this would cut it right here, or does it definitely have to be wider than this, dude?
Oh, definitely wider, especially if you're going probably a little bit faster speeds.
Yeah, if you're going anywhere over 100, definitely want like double that. But
and you want it to be wide enough to pass somebody. You know, if you're racing somebody, you got to pass them. So this is just something that is very possible. We just got to find out the layout of what we want, the design of it, and then we just got to get a bulldozer out there. That's it.
And you ready to start building the track? What do you want to build first, Pops? The track or the pond? What do you say?
I need to make a shed or a tank. What is a
little storage?
Not storage, some like rest. Take a place for rest. Because sun outside, we need to sit on
like a nap place to take a little nap.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
But yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. We do need to maybe bring in one of those sheds that they bring in. That way we can have like our storage, our tools, and be able to sit down and stuff. We'll get that brought in. I think Home Depot sells them, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. We'll see you at the farm, Pops. Drop a gear. Disappeared. is that straw right here. It's getting tall. You're fearless.
I taught him that trick, dude. I taught him that.
Man, we need to lower that guy.
Dude, it's so tall out here, but
Man, this is good stuff, though.
good stuff.
It'll turn that dry out like that. It'll look really good.
turn into straw, and we're gonna have to bale it up and put it into squares or rectangles, and we're gonna have to mound it up on the side of the track.
Yep, that's perfect.
Or we gotta bring in a bunch of tires or something.
Oh yeah, but right now we're probably gonna unload that and start putting the bush hogger attachment. We're gonna go see exactly where we need to start clearing, but there's a lot of clearing there. I think Pops is gonna go get the excavator as well, so we can start digging.
As soon as he drops that, he's gonna head out to grab that excavator, because we need it out here, and we need to dig a bunch, dude.
We got a ton of work.
So what's the plan? What's the plan here? What are we doing?
Okay, the plan here is that. You see all that right there? That's all overgrown stuff, and this is all gonna get filled in eventually once we dam it off and get this pond, you know, filled up, or lake, whatever you wanna call it. So we gotta try to clear most of that up as much as we can. First thing I wanna do is go around the edges of this pond, bush hog it, get it all nice and flat to see kind of what we're working with. So we wanna go around the big ravines. We're gonna have to go down and deep and just get most of that stuff just cut up, and just seeing how clear we can make it. That way we can see the layout of the pond, you know.
Yep.
Because we want to know exactly how much dirt to take off around the edges, you know, where to place the dirt and all that stuff. Because right here, this is kind of steep, you know what I mean?
And what shape are we gonna make this thing? It's gonna be basically like a big old oval, pretty much.
I mean, it's gonna form its own shape towards the end. It's gonna form its own shape, but it's gonna be huge because it possibly is gonna even fill in all the way over there where those little trees are. So it's gonna be a pretty massive lake, honestly. That's the goal,
dude. That's exactly what we want, and I think that'd be super cool. That way, you want to go ahead and build the lake first, and then we're gonna build stuff around it, like our barn dominium, the track. We're gonna have like a bridge going over the lake at one point for the track.
That'd be crazy. Underwater tunnel.
Dude, it's gonna be insane. But for sure, we're gonna make this legit. We've never built a pond or a lake.
Nope, nothing. This is our first time. We're gonna definitely look stuff up, you know. We're gonna figure out exactly
We're relying on you guys too.
Yeah, we're relying on you guys. So if you wanna shoot us some pointers of where we need to do and what we need to accomplish, we'll definitely look into that.
Yes, sir. But right now, I guess let's hook up that bush hogger.
Put on some jeans.
How are you gonna get that plant right there?
I'm gonna go in there. I bet I can drive through this whole thing on the four-wheeler, honestly. It's not that deep.
You think so?
Might have to give it a try.
Give it a try. We can pull it out always.
Oh, we can easily.
Bro, this is like the deepest part right here. Oh, snap. Don't flip it even before you get into the pond.
What the heck? Am I riding that stick?
Back it up a little bit. What if it just dropped like 5 feet, 10 feet? What happened? Feet got wet? Dude, we might as well start a mud bogging competition out here. Call it the peanut butter hole version 2. Do this while you can, because once we build the real pond or the real lake,
it's gonna be deep.
It's gonna be deep.
We're gonna put a 12-foot snorkel on this.
We need like a 30-foot snorkel, dude.
Yeah.
I hit a tadpole. Alright guys, we're really gonna have to actually start cutting down. So we started packing our lunches because this is gonna cost a lot of money. How much did you pay for your driveway at your house?
I think $15,000.
Whoa, dude, that was just a short strip. So we're gonna have to work out a deal with this asphalt company, because if you do the calculations, that's gonna be upwards of like $250,000.
Probably even more, man.
Dude,
because as much gravel you got to bring out here, and we got to get a bulldozer. I mean, if not, we got to rent one, and that's expensive. Dude, so
might have to pull another loan out, dude.
Honestly.
Well, look at what I got packed over here, dude. Some scrambled eggs and some hot dogs, dude.
I forgot mine. Once we get a pond or lake built, I'll just catch me a fish and eat it, man.
But honestly, that's kind of, well, yeah, exactly. But that's why we're starting with the pond, so we can fish our food. But guys, this is definitely gonna be a super expensive project right here, but this is gonna be our place right here where we can do epic stuff. We're probably gonna have to sell a couple builds. The SV.
May have to sell a few things, eat a few less, lose a couple pounds.
Find gold?
Rocks. That
What?
crumble.
No way.
Sandy rocks, man. Look at that.
Dude.
Break a rock in half, man.
That is crazy right there. I mean, we're moving right along. How's it looking around this pond, dude?
This side right here, since we mowed down all the grass, pretty much bush hogged it all. Now that we can see how the land is around here, it's a whole lot better. I mean, now we can visualize exactly how much dirt we got to move and everything, you know?
Yep, that is right. I mean, I know there's some thicker stuff right there that we're gonna have to go into. Probably gonna have to bring in some heavier duty stuff.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I mean, that ground chalk right there does great on this little stuff right here, but dude, it gets pretty thick right there. We're gonna probably need to bring the mulcher attachment to that and probably our excavator and go ham on this stuff. But honestly, I want to talk about the soil. So
dude,
right here is like an exposed area of soil, and this stuff just kind of looks like sandy, clayish type soil, dude. That's crazy.
I've never seen anything like this. It literally looks like sand, but then it like hardens almost like clay, and I believe this will definitely hold water, right?
I mean, we do got a pond right there, so I mean, it's holding
true.
water there, and a bunch of neighbors around here actually have pretty big ponds as well. So I think we should be good with this soil. Heck, this soil may be even easier to like shape the lake out, you know?
That's what I've heard from other neighbors, honestly. So that'd be pretty cool if everything just bulldozes real nice, and pretty much we're not even gonna have to do much bulldozing, right?
Yeah.
It's already formed.
I mean, since we're kind of in the valley of this property right here, it's already has like edges and stuff like that. We may end up moving like a few hillsides like this right here where it's too close. We want to widen it out, maybe bring some soil around there, and that's pretty much it. This whole entire thing is a valley, so if we can dam off the end, I think it'll fill up with water pretty good. Guys, we just found another spring over there while we were bush hogging, and I think we found even another one over here. And I think this is the beginning spring that actually feeds into this pond right here. And I mean, look at that, man. We just walked all the way over here, and there's just randomly a bunch of water right here, and it's flowing actually straight into the pond. So I think this is what's filling our pond up right now.
Dude, 100%. It's super marshy right there, so you can tell it's like a river basically, or a stream flowing that way.
Yeah.
It's super weird over here. Let's walk this right quick. It's like a cutout right here, but yet there's no, like, it's not marshy here. It's like a super deep ravine. It's almost sketchy, dude. Look at this. What?
That's pretty wild. I think whenever there's a ton of rain and stuff like that, it'll probably seep out even more underground, because where you're standing, all that little rock that's exposed, that means that there's water actually flowing from, the ground. So,
that's a good point right there, dude.
So when there's tons of rain in the forecast, I bet the water just flows up under the ground, pops up over here, and just feeds into this pond, which gives us some nice clean water. Here's that other spring that we were just, I mean, as you can tell, I was just over here
just
mowing, hogging, doing all that stuff. And look at this, I'm already sinking. Dude, this is crazy. So all that is water right there. Yeah, be careful. So that's all fresh water, and you can just tell it's super clear. There's a bunch of stuff growing, and look at all this stuff that just springs up and grows out here because of this fresh water, you know? And this is like manure too. Like the soil is really nice over here. You can even smell it. When I was like hitting this dirt, you can smell it. It smells like cow manure, which is a good thing, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir, dude. 100% good soil, good water, good flow, dude. That's all we're looking for, and it's getting us even more and more excited, because I was almost losing hope a little bit. I was like, dude, what if it ain't real, dude? What if this ain't real springs? But now we're seeing tons of them, dude.
Tons of them just popping up. They're probably all over. There's probably even more the further we go, because we're gonna have to clear this all out. It's probably gonna be way more springs, which is just some awesome signs.
Yes,
dude.
sir. But I guess right now what we're gonna do is probably throw a drone in the sky, and we're gonna see the top of this pond area, kind of get a better idea, and also quickly figure out where our racetrack is gonna go.
Yeah, we want to scan the land, and we want to get a good visual. We'll probably take some pictures as well with the drone, but definitely gonna get some footage of this whole entire property and just see what we're working with.
That thing is meant for bogging.
Bogger, let's go through the pond.
Let's go. All right, guys, so we're back at the shop here, and we got our dreams written down on this massive piece of paper. So we got the farm survey right here printed out, and we started just drawing. We got some Sharpies and some colored pencils, and we basically went over the whole entire layout of the entire property. Horsepower Farms, dude.
I mean, this is just what we got set up so far. I mean, if you zoom in on this paper right here, this is kind of our property lines right here, and that right there is going to be our lake that we're trying to build right now. So that's the future lake, but the red right here is the future racetrack layout, pretty much right now.
Yes, sir, dude. This is going to be insane. So let's just go over the property lines. It's basically like a big old square. We do got a cutoff right there, and we got road frontage right there. So right here where the road frontage is, we're going to have a pretty long straightaway right here, and also that's going to double as pretty much a drag strip area right here. So that's going to be pretty epic. And then we got some super epic turns. Right here, we got our first turn. It's not gonna be too crazy, but it is pretty flat in this area. And then we got a valley right here, and that sucker is gonna dip down.
Yeah,
dude.
There's gonna be some dips, some ups and downs. I mean, this is just gonna be super epic. You know, instead of your normal like oval tracks that a lot of people have a race track, like an actual one, like an Indy type track, will be super cool, super unique, you know?
Yes.
Especially with like different types of like elevations, you're dipping down, turning. I think that would be really fun to race on.
Dude,
you know?
that's gonna be insane. So let's keep on moving over here after the dip. We got that other 5-acre roughly area right here with that open field. And we're basically just gonna go by the property lines with the whole entire track. It's gonna be a nice turn over here, a little straight, and then another turn right here. And basically we're gonna enter into our woods. And that's gonna be another straight into the woods right here. And then we got some more crazy turns. We don't know 100% if this is exactly how this is gonna be, but there's gonna be some crazy stuff up in there as well.
Yeah, it's just gonna take to just go through the woods, clear some stuff out, just kind of walk it as well, you know, to see how the terrain is over there, because there's some pretty steep stuff over there. So this is just a little layout, just something that we're thinking about. It's gonna definitely change. There's gonna be different types of terrain out there that we're not even seeing right now. So we're super excited though. This is gonna be something super epic. This is definitely gonna take a lot of time and pretty much a lot of money as well.
A lot of money. So we're gonna plan on just building the pond first things first, and then we're gonna build that straight right there and slowly work our way around the whole entire property. I think that's a good game plan, just to kind of see where our finances lie, because this is gonna be the biggest project ever right there. And of course, you can't forget about the barn dominium as well. Which the plan is to put the barn dominium in this area right here, because this is a high part of the property and it'll overlook the lake. And also it'll overlook part of that track right there. So that'd be perfect.
That'd be perfect. It'll look good. And I mean, we're just super excited right here. This is gonna be a big take right here.
Dude, 100%. So definitely let us know what you guys think about all this stuff right here. That's probably gonna be the next major content right there. And of course, we do got some stuff in here that we're gonna finish up. We didn't forget about none of that. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We got some super epic things coming. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.